This is the artist that I'm going to share a blind box that I got with you that she made. So Bree is a Black and Polynesian artist and zine maker in Long Beach, California. So this is an illustration of her. And again, she has a fantastic YouTube channel where she talks about her zines. So it says not only does Bree create art for herself, she has also been commissioned to make content and zines for brands, small businesses, and celebrities. She's done work for Cricket, Manic Panic, Mixtiles, and singer-songwriter Mac DeMarco, just to name a few. And here she defines what a zine is, as she does often on her YouTube channel. They're basically self-published print work that you can print and bind yourself, and they can be about anything you want. And I made a new zine, but I'll get into that in a second for myself. But anyway, I'll get into that in a second. They are made with the cheapest tools and materials, are easy to distribute, and zines are for everyone, in essence. There's way more information on here if you want to go ahead and read it, but they're an independent platform. And here is Bree's information. Bree is on TikTok and Instagram. Here is her handle information, and her website is breestinyprintshop.com. So, Bree made these. These are Nicolas Cage goobers, and what they are, the reason why I had the Labubu Serenity earlier is because, like Brie, I also like Pop Mart. I like Pop Mart not for Peach Riot, but I like Pop Mart for Labubus. And because I love blind bags and surprise stuff a lot, I'm going to open this. So, Nicolas Cage Goobers are basically a surprise blind box that Brie has created herself. It's an independent work. And so I'm really excited to get this blind box open live here on Twitch and share with you what I get. So let's hope for good fortune. Let's hope for good luck. And I don't know. So there's different goobers that you can collect, but I'm not going to share that. Okay, that's going to be a surprise. Okay, till the end. So I'm going to hold off on sharing the rest of what these look like until the end when I've opened my box. So I'm going to go ahead and open this for you. Well, for me too. It's a surprise, duh. So anyway, I'm going to open this up. Let's see. Can I figure out how to open a box? Oh, there we go. Okay. Did I forget how to open a box? Okay. Ooh, this is cool. Okay, so there's a QR code. I'm going to hold it up to the screen. So Bree has provided a QR code to show how these were made, and I think this takes you to a video that she produced recently on her YouTube channel, and also I think on other social media platforms, where she goes through the process and talks about why she made these. So if you want to learn more about the Nick Cage Goobers by Bree, just go ahead and scan that QR code. If you want to spoil the surprise, but I'm not going to. But I just want to share that with you all before I open it. Ooh, which one do I get? I don't know. So it's very nicely packaged. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. I love collecting things like this. I am a sucker for for a surprise in terms of blind boxes. I love collecting, like, not necessarily sets, but I love just the excitement, the dopamine of the adrenaline rush of collecting little things like this. And especially because it's handmade. So this is cool. I love this because it's a box. So it's a blind box that Brie made entirely herself, and I think that's so cool. So here are our choices that we could get. There's a secret. So we could get the secret, or we could get Moonstruck, Vampire's Kiss, or Raising Arizona. Those are the zines and the little keychains that come with them. And again, these are all handmade pieces by Brie. And then here is the secret. And here's the chance of getting it, I think, is 1 out of 9. So that's a pretty good chance. It's better than Labubu. I have a pretty good chance of getting the secret. So that's cool. So I think this is so fun. Like, she made this whole box. I mean, look at that. That is so awesome. Independently made by Brie. This is so cool. And then her information is on the bottom of the box. Look at that. Okay, I really, oh man, I hate opening this because, like, it's now I'm gonna ruin the box. Anyway, that's why I'm filming it. Now it's on film forever, so. Brie, I'm opening your box. Hopefully, I'll get a good Nick Cage goober to take care of here. Because there are instructions with these goobers, by the way. I have to follow these instructions. We'll get to that later. Okay, so, oh, here we go. All right, I'm a little anxious, a little nervous. I'm gonna bring this in for pull in the scene. Okay, let's see what we get. All right, I'm gonna pull the tab. Ooh, pull the tab. Wreck the box. I'm sorry, box. It's getting wrecked. Okay, let's see. Let's see which one we got. If I got the secret, I'm gonna be super excited. I don't know. Let's see which one I got. I got Vampire's Kiss. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Well, I love the sounds, the sound component. Okay, cool. So this is so cute. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. It's so cute. Okay, look. I got this little. I think this is like a foam charm or a keychain charm. And here is. Here he is. Here's Nicolas Cage. Here's the Goober, the vampire Goober. You know that's funny because he was in Renfield, I believe, right? So I don't know if this is, maybe that's something maybe, but oh, this is fun. I love this. It's so cute. So Brehan made this little keychain that says Nick Cage, and it's got the Goober on the end. And then here's a little zine about Vampire's Kiss. Now, I've never seen this movie, so maybe when I go back to the library, I will find it and rent it and check it out. But here he is making a phone call looking very tense. Okay, so there's a summary in here of the information. It says Vampire's Kiss is a film where Nicolas Cage plays a yuppie who thinks he's turning into a vampire but is actually experiencing the most unhinged mental breakdown ever. He stalks women, eats roaches, screams the ABCs at his therapist, and well, you should just watch and see for yourself. So this is clearly Nick Cage. This is Nick Cage at his finest, it sounds like. All right. Despite critics calling the film over the top or camp, Cage treated the role seriously and intended his performance to be a sincere portrayal of a man undergoing a genuine psychological breakdown and a descent into madness. So, I mean, this is funny. I really like this. Like, I love the pictures. Oh, here's a playlist. I guess there's a mixtape. My Goober came with a mixtape. So, kids don't know what that is. Google it after the stream. Okay, so Brie talks a little bit about herself here. And this is a picture of her with Nick Cage on GQ. GQ magazine cover. I was negative 4 years old when this movie came out. Probably didn't watch it till I was 18 or 19. Definitely in college because I remember trying to get everyone to watch it. Nick Cage was just a funny guy to laugh at back then. So no one took me seriously when I started to really like his movies. I think people secretly thought I was annoying Brie. So, and I know the feeling with my ongoing crush on Keanu Reeves that I recently developed too. Like, I sometimes wonder, like, with outside friend groups, like, if they think I'm kind of annoying because I bring him up every chance I get. If it's not Sonic, it's Keanu Reeves. So, it's okay, Be fearless, You only live once, be cringe, be free. And here's the cover for the movie Vampire's Kiss. I get oh my gosh. Here's a picture of him like flipping out. Okay, here's the Goober himself. So this is what he looks like, and there's rules that I have to follow. Okay, so there's a little set of rules here where I have to follow these. I have to tell each Goober that I love him and I'll never abandon him. I can have a favorite, but I can never tell the others because I will hurt their feelings. And Goobers are meant to be shared with friends, and that's why I'm sharing it with you all. Never forget to kiss your Goobers goodnight, and I will not do that in front of camera. There we go. Oh my gosh, the vampire teeth. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. So that's my Goober, is Vampire's Kiss. Awesome. I really like that. I like this guy. I like the way this is done. So, Bree, thank you so much for sharing this with me. Um, and I'm so glad to support you in this endeavor of Z making and creativity. And I love the blind box idea. That is so awesome. So feel free to check this out on, again, Bree's Tiny Print Shop. Information is here. Contact info there. And again, I'm so happy to support independent artists because I myself am an independent artist, so I'm glad to do that. So there's more information about the other goobers here. So this is mine. So that's mine right there, next to the secret. And then there's Moonstruck. I think I've seen parts of Moonstruck, but I've never seen the follow-up, the whole movie. Um, there we go. So that's so fun. I really like it, and the rules are reprinted there. But there we go. So thank you so much, Bree. I love watching your YouTube channel, and I can't wait to see it continue to grow. And I'm so excited to support you in all your art that you do. And I think this is awesome. I love blind boxes. I love this idea. I hope this concept really takes off, and I wish you all the best in 2026. All the best luck.